Question 14. Inequality questions. Right. N is an integer. Okay. A whole number. Write down all the possible values of those whole numbers for the n. So what does that mean? What does this thing over here mean? It means n has to be less than or equal to 3, but greater than -2. So numbers that are less than or equal to -3 but bigger than -2. Well, let me just write all these numbers down first from between -2 and 3. Let me just write these down. These are from the number line, and then we'll see what we need, what we don't need. So we've got the -2 on one side, and we've got the 3 on the other side. What do we need? N has to be less than or equal to 3. So this counts. Less than or equal to 3, less than or equal to 3. These count. But if you come to look at this one here, N has to be bigger than -2. It doesn't say, there's no, right, we don't have this symbol here. But N has to be bigger than -2. It cannot be -2. So we're not having this one, are we? So these are all the numbers. All right, that's the answer I've got there. Obviously, if you had something like this, then I'd have all these numbers. Okay, I'd also have the -2. Right, this one here, x is an integer, find the smallest value of x. Right, this question kind of looks like this, you know, those solving questions. Sorry, you know, where you have an equal symbol. Right, where you have to find the value of x. Right, except this is an inequality question, right? So let's rewrite it. So let's write the question out here. Right, 3 times something, add 5 to make it bigger than 16, right? To get rid of +5, take away 5. Whatever you do this side, do on the other side. Right, 5's cancel, so you're just left with 3 times x. 16 take away 5, 11. All right, something divided by 3. Sorry, 3 times something to make it bigger than 11, right? So to get rid of times by 3, divide by 3. Whatever you do on this side, do on the other side. These cancel, you're left with x has to be bigger than 11 divided by 3. Right, I need to know what 11 divided by 3 is. Right, I'm just going to try this without a calculator. 11 divided by 3. 3 into 11 goes 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, remainder 2. 3 into 20 goes 6 times, remainder 2, and so on. Okay, we don't need to carry on with this. Right, we get 3.6. X has to be bigger than 3.6. Find the smallest value of x. Well, x has to be bigger than 3.6, and x is a whole number. It's a whole number. Look, it tells you there, integer. X is an integer, but it has to be bigger than 3.6. So the only thing that I can think of is x has to be, find the smallest value of x. It's 4. That's the biggest number. Sorry, that's the smallest number that's bigger than 3.6. Answer's 4. Right, question 15. Inequality question on a number line. Show the inequality x less than 3. X less than 3. Well, find 3. Where's 3? Here it is. Here we are. We've got 3 there. We put a circle, and then we say all these numbers, any of these numbers, just draw an arrow, any size arrow going that way. All of these numbers are less than 3. All right, that's the answer there. But what if you had this thing over here, like this? X has to be less than or equal to 3. What you then do, put a circle on top of the 3, but then color it in. All right. Now, the question was like this. X bigger than -2. Well, you put a circle on top of the -2 and draw an arrow to say all of these numbers are bigger than -2. And remember, if it was like this, bigger than or equal to, you fill it in. Right. There is another type of question. It's not here, but let's say it happens to be like this. x has to be less than 4 but bigger than or equal to minus 2. Right, wherever this, see that 4 there, put a circle on top of it. See that minus 2, put a circle on top of that one. But because it's got this symbol here, right, it has to be filled in. Okay, part of this inequality has got an equal symbol. It's got an equal thing over here, so it's going to be filled in. Whereas this one, there's no equal there, it's just less than, so it's not filled in. Then all you're going to do is draw a line in between. Okay, so this inequality is represented on this number line. Right, let me just do one more. Right, see that 1 there? Put a circle on top of it, and here, look at that. We've got part of this inequality's got an equal thing here, so it's going to be filled in, and let's just join it up. Right, if you had this symbol here as well, that'd be filled in as well. Right, solve. Right, it's similar to these questions, except it hasn't got an equal symbol. Right, so we have, you've seen this before, but it's got just an equal symbol, and you solve it. So what you need to do is preserve the symbol, this one here. Right, to get rid of minus 7 plus 7, do the same on the other side. They cancel, you're just left with 4 times x. Remember, keep the symbol, don't change it to an equal symbol. 13 add 7 is 20. Now to get rid of times by 4, you divide by 4. Do the same on the other side. So you just got x by itself, 20 divided by 4 is 5. That's your answer. Look, there's no equal symbol.